Hello and welcome to My Dental Hell. Um, Basically, this is a year update and welcoming you to my new website. Um, I want to create a place where I can tell people and show people what I'm going through and provide updates and links to other places like my Twitter and different other places. And for people that can, you can donate to me to help me with my issues. Basically, this time last year, I had the sinus perforation, two temporaries, still have the same problem. I've been unsuccessful in a year at raising money to do anything with this. And actually, for over 2.5, 3 years, I've been unsuccessful raising money to fix the problem. Now, what's different now is that this is getting infected. Nobody will fix it without bone graft are materials that my insurance will not cover. They don't cover repairs. And so within that scope of time, the year, I also found out that I'm allergic to some materials. So I had a crown fall out over a year ago, and I thought it was a simple glue back in thing. The crown broke. Read my story on my website. It's crazy all the stuff that happened to me. And I found out uh, recently I'm allergic to metal, aluminum, and nickel, and some bonding materials. I had some blood work done to test for these things, and I also had um, a skin test through an allergist to confirm that I have these allergies. So that's another challenge. So now I have to go to they recommended a holistic dentist because most dentists don't have the materials that are going to work with my body. And I have a theory of why I developed these allergies because this is something new. Okay. My theory is all the trauma with having a perforation for as long as I've had it, and all the suffering and all the dental appointments and all the gaslighting that I had to go through, um, my body's just protecting itself. It went through shock with that, and now when somebody tries to mess with my teeth and whatever, it developed all these allergies. That's what I'm thinking. It's just my body trying to protect itself because I didn't have this before I had the perforation. So now it's a new challenge I have to deal with. And when that crown came out, I couldn't believe that now I have to deal with that. Are you kidding me? Like, it's unbelievable. So yeah, it's like I don't know. It's just it's just something I can't process because I have no reference. I've never been through this before. The 2.5, 3 years ago. Prior to that, nothing remotely anywhere near this level of craziness. It's never happened before. I've never been gaslighted before. Like it was just insane. And then recently I went to an oral surgeon. He's like, yeah, you have a perforation. And you'll see there's a proof section on my website where you can see water coming through my sinus out the tooth when I'm irrigating my sinus. I'm irrigating because every month or so it starts to get infected and it hurts. So I have to rinse it out, and then you can see the water come through the tooth. And the oral surgeon wasn't very optimistic, and he says, I don't want to treat you. And he refused to even give me antibiotics or anything. The guy's just like, I don't want you being my patient. These have a low success rate because it's chronic. And the only reason why it's chronic because I didn't have the money to treat it originally. And the dentist that did this to me didn't want to take responsibility. So that's why it became chronic. So my whole financial situation right now is extremely dismal, and I'm sure a lot of people out there have the same problem right now with finances. And I can't afford 3 meals a day. my rent has gone up and I can't even afford the increase. So I'm probably going to get kicked out, to be honest. Like, it's just, I mean, I don't know if I'm going to be in a street or a homeless shelter. I don't know. It's like, I don't have any family. I haven't talked to them in many, many years. Um, Ever since I became poor, they don't want to talk to me. When I had money, they were like my best friends. Now that I'm broke, it's like they want nothing to do with me. They won't even answer phone calls. Nothing. And all my friends are broke. I call my friends like, man, come on, dude, you gotta help, please, please. They're all broke, and it's just the economy right now. It just sucks, and I'm constantly trying to look for work online, like trying to generate revenue so I can fix the problem. Because once this right here is basically my whole existence has been paused. Like, this isn't a life going to dental appointments all the time and trying to find somebody willing to treat me out of compassion and empathy. There's a lack of that, in this world, and it's just these dentists, they don't care. They don't care how broke you are, how scared you are, how freaked out you are, and I've called clinics that are supposed to be free. I've called dental grant places, but those are just for cosmetic work, and it's not really for this. And I've called nonprofits, and they said, well, you need to have this, you need to have this. And the nonprofits are impossible. You need to be like the right gender. You have to live in the right area. You have to have the right condition. They don't deal with perforations. They don't deal with infections. They don't deal with anything. And it's just these nonprofits, in my opinion, are, I don't know. It's just they don't have. I've never been helped by a nonprofit. It's just I don't know how anybody gets helped by these places because they have so many qualifications to qualify, and it's like even for food, you go to like the 211 website. Almost every single place says no phone number, no address. How am I supposed to find it? I'm taking the bus. I don't have a car. How am I supposed to find these places? So I'm dealing with all this, and please read my story on my website. There's a link. There's a contact button as well, or a link. Contact me, please. If you just want to say hi, you're going through some stuff too, let's talk. Let's make each other feel better. Let's communicate. And if you have the means to help, I appreciate it. I have to go to a holistic dentist. My insurance doesn't cover that. My insurance doesn't cover the crowns that I need. It only covers the cheap metal stuff. So it's like, because I have allergies, there's only so many things I could take. So I have to go to a holistic dentist. And, and I need help. I just don't have money. I don't have money. And it's frustrating because it seems like no matter how hard I try to work to gain more money to pay for, this dental stuff, it's like I get nowhere. It's like I'm going in circles. It's like I'm just constantly going in circles, and it's just a never-ending hell. And my roommate, he's like, where's the rent? Come on, it went up. Where's the increase? Where I need the extra rent? And I'm like, dude, you're gonna have to evict me. I mean, I don't want to be evicted. I'm paying you what I have. I mean, he has a right to raise the rent. It's his house, but I don't know what to do. I just can't go on the street. There's no alternative. I don't know. It's frustrating. So thank you for stopping by, and everybody have a wonderful day.